section on grammar, and this is just the kind of brute memorization grammar where you may have paradigms that you need to fill in. And you remember what the anytime paradigms are. So far, we've had the alphabet, we've had the article, we've had the present tense of Amy, and we've had case endings. And these are the things that I should be able to ask you anytime, anywhere, when you least expect it, or when you're not prepared for it. So the anytime paradigms, you have to be ready for anytime. And then in addition to paradigms, I might ask you for illustrations of autos. I might give you a phrase and ask you how the autos is functioning. I might ask you position and function of an adjective, give you a phrase for that, and ask you to identify the position and function and translate. Under the grammar, I may ask you for the vowels. I may ask you what are long and short vowels. I may ask you punctuation marks. I may ask you accent marks, breathing marks, just to identify them. Again, if I ask you to write out a paradigm, remember that breathing marks and iota subscripts are part of the spelling and need to be included in your paradigm. Accents are not. Breathing marks and iota subscripts. And it just is, it pains me to see someone losing, you know, maybe as many as 5 or 6 or 8 points on a paradigm simply because they've left off the breathing marks and the iota subscripts. Third section of the exam now is going to be translation and grammatical analysis. Now, I may give you a few drills up under the grammar where you need to be able to identify the structure of something and be able to tell its function from that. But with the translation and grammatical analysis, you will need to be able to do parsing. You'll need to be able to tell me what the function of the word is, and you'll need to be able to give a translation. Now, I don't know how this is possible at this stage in the game, but we always have people that will go through and not put a translation down. You say, did you run out of time? No, I had plenty of time. Well, why didn't you put the translation down? I didn't know I was supposed to translate. I thought I was just supposed to analyze it, parse it, and analyze it. No, translation is necessary too. We're doing translation. And then oftentimes I will put a little something on there for extra credit. You know, I'll put a question on there, something like, who's the finest professor at the seminary, or something along that for extra credit. And that is basically the exam.
Autos, I don't think it'll be
Oh, that's right. You haven't had autos yet. Thank you. You've had it for meaning, but not for its grammatical analysis yet. Look at that. Okay. That's right. I'll deal with him later. No, see, look at that. You got even less that you have to worry about on this exam. Okay. That reminds me of something. My predecessor here, Dr. Scott,